Hello? 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 Are you going to let Daddy make a video? Are you going to try? Up? Up? All right, folks, welcome back to another video. This is going to be an interesting one. We're talking about the protests that are taking over Ottawa against Justin Trudeau. There are thousands of people in the streets that are calling for, Trudeau's resignation because of the genocide that he supports. It's a balancing act. I have an iPad over there. I'm playing Bluey. It's a super based kids TV show, very traditional. Husband, wife, kids. No funny stuff, right? No funny stuff. And trying to balance this act here. Let's see if we can get through this video. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Before we get into it, I want to encourage everyone to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. It does really help grow the channel. We're on road to 400,000 subscribers here on Mr. Sunshine Baby. And if you don't want to subscribe to support me, do it because the government sure doesn't want you to. And they definitely don't want you to see videos like this, which is why you're not going to see this in the mainstream media. And it makes me feel like this is some dungy underground YouTube channel, YouTube video, whatever it is, that's covering these like not super popular protests, when in fact there are thousands of people in the streets literally taking over Ottawa as we speak to stand up against Justin Trudeau. Whether you believe you're for the cause or against it, it is happening. And I don't think the government is really reacting in the same way that they have previously to other protests that involve things here in Canada. So I'll just start off with that one. And also, before we get into it, I do want to remind everybody that if you want some stickers like the one matching on my microphone, or Justin Trudeau in jail, or Stop the WEF, among many others, there is a sticker bundle, and there are a bunch of stickers linked down in the description or the pinned comment below. I am sorry, sweetie. Let's get into the video. So this is what Ottawa looks like. Fog is not necessarily 100% caused due to the weather. There are like smoke grenades that are being launched by people. They're bringing, not extremely dangerous weapons, but nonetheless, I think it's still illegal to bring around like smoke grenades and stuff like that. And they're letting them out in the streets. And the cops, they've blocked it off, but it's still happening. So let's get into the footage here. So if I haven't already said what the protest is, it's in regards to the Palestine and Israel ongoing conflict involving Hamas, and there's a ceasefire for free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. These are some of the chants that they are saying. You even have people that have dressed up like Hamas, the actual T-word entity, and they're showing up in the streets, and they're intimidate people. I'm not exactly sure the cause, but as you can see, they've got a lot of props. They've got drums. It's a pretty there's a lot of attention that has gone into these protests. A lot of organization. Wow, that's a lot of people.
This is not just for damage. We have so many people on front. Please, all of you stand behind the border to the side. We have only 4 drummers on front. If you are also, please repeat the count. This is for the drummers. Please, only 4 drummers on the front. If you are else, behind the people in there, read the count. People, no more up front, please. Stay in the side. The sidewalk. Stand behind the border, please. Everybody, viva Palestina! Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina! Viva Palestina!
hatred for Justin Trudeau and the Liberal government. Seems like Trudeau and the Liberals have just found every single possible way to piss off every different type of person from every different type of background in Canada. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. When you zoom in, you can't even tell that's Canada, man. So this person right here, Spider-Man, they've kind of made themselves viral, it seems, from this protest, being the Spider-Man at the protest, and everyone's on edge. You got people on edge, you got police on edge, protesters on edge, bystanders on edge. There's a lot of people that are just very much tensions are high in Ottawa this weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah, we want to do one. Oh, relax. I didn't see it. Slide them all out from the bottom.
You got the police scouting out everyone that's dropping things off for the protest, making sure that things are kept safe and clean. Running the VIN numbers. And they have a ticket, apparently. All right, so yeah, tensions are very high, folks. This footage, by the way, is brought to you by Karima on X. She's on the scene with a cameraman in addition to herself, so I'd highly recommend you go follow her on X. She's got all this footage here, all the police encounters. Very good job, Karima. This Parliamentary Protective Service explains in both official languages that the giant Trudeau puppet with blood-stained hands is not allowed on the hill. Other protesters must collapse flagpoles to meet size restrictions.
Argue with governments anymore.
See, let's not argue then.
I do.
Okay.
So if you have questions or you have any reasons why, you can always just contact the number on the card. But as for now,
What's
like
wrong
we
with
will...
that? What's wrong with that?
Oh,
Okay.
on the contraire, mon frère. That is a huge sign, man. And this is what I'm saying, folks. These protests, they're going to keep going. It's only going to get worse. It doesn't seem like the Trudeau government is ever able to avoid protests. There's always something that they have done or haven't done to piss off a shit ton, a metric shit ton of people. And not only do you have people that are on, like, you know, in the freedom community or the freedom protesters or the freedom convoy community here in Canada that are protesting, you know, tyrannical regime that Justin Trudeau is and has proven to be. But now you have, you know, Palestine protesters that are coming up, swarming in the thousands and bringing a whole new element to the protesting in Canada with these giant signs. It's absolutely insane. It's just, and it's only going to pick up because it doesn't seem like the government is actually doing anything that these people want them to do, which I believe would be to call for a ceasefire and put an end to this war.
Deanna, I don't know who Deanna is, Donald. Who's Deanna?
So you got some other encounters and stuff like this happening in the streets of Ottawa. I'm not too familiar with all of this stuff, but police liaison and police and everyone is just very much tensions. Very much tensions are high. Karima says, looking forward to seeing my footage of Romana Didulo featured on this upcoming episode of W5. Tune in tonight. And that's the local media here as they investigate for the self-proclaimed Queen of Canada in the small Saskatchewan town that her followers have descended upon. The cult queen is what she's being labeled as, which is very interesting. So all kinds of people are showing up in Ottawa right now for various different reasons. Right now you have a protester that tries relating to Black Bloc with reference to Labatt 50 commercials.
Hi, how are you? Free Palestine, and we don't like the WEF.
Let's have our voice be heard.
What you doing? Those are the glass. You remember the Labatt 50 commercials? I don't know if you're 80 or 20. I can't tell by. But those are the glasses that you remember the Labatt 50 ads when they just take those trucker glasses off at the last minute. I mean, those are trucker glasses. Why are you filming me? You want to hear a good joke?
Oh yeah.
Okay, why'd the dinosaur cross the road? A British kid told me this. To eat up all the people. Good one, eh? You guys, I could tell you're all laughing too.
Actually,
I'm
this
so
one.
curious.
All kinds of different people. I don't really understand is if this is like, I've heard Antifa and stuff like that, the people that just show up in the all black. I don't really understand that, but nonetheless, like I said, there are a myriad of different people that are showing up in Ottawa right now. And here's a better shot of Spider-Man or Spider-Person, depending how inclusive you want to be. I'm sure that made for a good photo. Seems like they got their photographer on scene. Yeah. So I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. It's a very controversial topic. A lot of people that are pro it, a lot of people that are against it because it's not really protesting things happening here in Canada. But I mean, I'm all for protesting the government, regardless. I mean, it's our freedom of right, and I think once we start cracking down on what you're protesting, that's where it becomes a little bit tyrannical. Next up, we have Daisy Media, which is somebody in addition that I recommend you follow on X, that says Palestinian demonstrators have taken over Wellington Street and are setting off smoke grenades.
Hey, Casey here. The group of Palestinian protesters has taken Wellington Street, setting off smoke bombs. They've got sound systems and scaffolding in the street here.
That is a lot of people. So I wonder, this really makes me wonder if this is going to have the same type of mainstream media backlash and public outrage that the Freedom Convoy did. I understand it's all foot traffic and it doesn't seem like there are vehicles that are being used to park downtown as part of the protests. But just the sheer amount of people and the volume and the chaos and smoke grenades and everything. I'm just very curious to know if the mainstream media will say that things got out of control, or that, you know, this needs to be more regulated the way that they did with the Freedom Convoy. Yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think and what your opinions are on that, and if the media and the public doesn't have the same type of reaction, I'd like to know why you think that is.
We're in Ottawa, where Justin Trudeau lives, right? Yeah. So I want everybody to repeat after me. Justin Trudeau
You're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. Justin Trudeau, you're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. Justin Trudeau, you're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. Justin Trudeau, you're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. Justin Trudeau, you're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians. Justin Trudeau, you're complicit in the genocide of Palestinians.
Holy smokes. Well, that is probably one of the best clips to end this video off. That was pretty hype. Really encapsulated the vibes and the tension that are going on the Hill right now. And I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you pro these protests? Are you against them? If so, why? And do you think Justin Trudeau is complicit in the genocide of Palestinians? Look forward to reading the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.